What's good, fam? Hope all is well. I wrote this piece for you guys that I want to share because I was very passionate and moved by the NFL ruling today. And I usually don't share about this kind of topic or stuff, but I felt like I should. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to be reading. Let's do this. Forgive me, Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, and Sandra Bland. Forgive me, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Maya Angelou. For not speaking up sooner, for closing my eyes, turning up the rhymes. But I'm here for you now, will you let me speak? Will you let me flip the table on your behalf? God has given me the breath in my soul and spirit, and I shall no longer be silent. I shall take space, I shall kneel. To the NFL, the sins you have committed today was a move based in fear and greed. Almost 70% of the players that sweat and bleed on your fields are not free. For a moment, their chains are removed and they are worshipped as gods, but the minute they walk off the field, they are no longer in the home of the brave. They are feared, left alone, and killed. You are telling them, stand, stay in line, shut up. Let us fill our wallets while the gladiators fall. We can always get another. You say this isn't the place. Sports isn't the platform protest should be a part of. But let's rewind. Jesse Owens took the stage surrounded by physical hate in 1936. He stood for America, but returned saying, I couldn't ride in front of the bus. He said, I had to go to the back door. I couldn't live where I wanted. I wasn't invited to shake hands with Hitler, but I wasn't invited to the White House to shake hands with the president. He stood for America. He stood for Black people around the world. He was seen, he was present, he was visible. He is a hero. In 1968, Olympians John Carlos and Tommie Smith took off their shoes to protest poverty in America, and then stood fists in the air during the national anthem in support of the civil rights movement. They were cursed, disowned, shamed, but they are not forgotten. They are heroes. Let's be clear here. This is nothing new. Kaepernick kneeling is not an attack on the brave that fight for America. It is merely a plea to the America which we know and love to have all receive life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let me say that again. We want to live. We want life. Let us live. We can no longer separate the gods on the field from the Black deaths on the street. Those are their brothers, sisters, that's them, that's me. Because when the jersey is ripped off and lives are lived, they ask, am I next? I have to ask myself this question every day. Am I next? I believe the mantra, if I did everything right, I would be invisible to racism's chokehold. I studied, I got good grades, listened when spoken to, went to one of the top colleges, bought the reusable water bottle, put my hair back, prayed to white Jesus and white church. But God, Lord, forgive me, forgive me. For as my accomplishments stack high, I learned that in Trump's America, Black equals invisible. You see, I'm a director and writer. I live behind the camera. I know the importance of being seen, visibility. It's what sparked the forward movement of the civil rights, which allowed me to be where I am today. Everyone should be kneeling, publicly kneeling. Actors, musicians, doctors, and journalists should be kneeling. Those with millions watching or one watching should be kneeling. Visibility. The NFL, our president, many in the administration are trying to shut us up, shut us down, invisible. That means they're upset. That means we're doing something right. That means we don't stop. We continue to protest. We continue to kneel. And to the white evangelical right-leaning church, I'm looking at you, Mike Pence. Hey. I pray that you would kneel down on two knees asking for forgiveness. I pray that when you close your eyes, you would see the faces of the ones who died unjustly. because the ones murdered are deeply loved by Jesus. Did you not hear their cries? Did you not hear their cries? His blood was shed for all, not just for straight white male Republicans. Church, wake up. God is always on the side of the downtrodden and brokenhearted. NFL, wake up. America, wake up. Natia, that's me, wake up. I plead and pray that the NFL would retract this ruling. You don't want to be on the wrong side of history. America is the heart. Its arteries are clogged. Not everyone is receiving her lifeblood. Don't ignore the diagnosis. For the time is now to take a knee. That's it. Thank you all for listening. I pray that you were moved in some way by my writings. This was just something I wrote today and just had to get off my chest. So let's keep our heads up, keep praying, keep standing for what is right, and keep kneeling. Thanks for listening. Bye.